Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today we are working on a letter M in the ABC April 2025 challenge that's put out by Margaret of Seven Plaza and Tony of Crafty by Tony. So they've done a collaboration for every letter. No, every day of the month is correlated with a letter. And you can make things or do techniques or use products using that particular letter. And you can go check out their pages because they have the list or the calendar that you can check out and see. So anybody can join. It's open to anybody and everybody. So today we are doing M. We are going to be doing per their suggestions, because they do a list, like 3 or 4 items, suggestions of different things you can do that correlate to that letter. So they have 2 of the things on their list that I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be making a masterboard, and then we're going to be creating frames with that and doing mitered corners. So, but I have a twist. I have a twist on the frame that we're going to be doing. So let's get cracking and let's start making our masterboard. So masterboard is a piece of paper that you take and you cover it with whatever. I am using book page from a dictionary that has pictures. So I want to use all the little pictures that are here. And I have this great book that I got at my local dump/recycle center. And it has, this is why I grabbed the book. It has all these great pictures within this dictionary. So I am just gonna cut up all the bits. We'll keep that like that. And I need to decide, yeah, we'll use that one like that. This one has great pictures. And the patina on the book is just beautiful. It's perfect for what I need. What I want to do is I want to make sure I keep the corners separate. We'll keep that one there. We'll keep that one there. Oh, well, that's kind of pretty. What's on the back of that? Oh, a ship. I like the ship. Okay. I like this one. We'll put that one there. There's no pictures on that, so we'll put that one over there. I've already determined that I like the ship, so we'll put that one there. That one there. I like that one. Ooh, I love the fish and the dogs. I mean, it's kind of fun to use something. Oh, I ripped that one. That's all right. Use something that's a little bit different. Like, I don't normally do book page with pictures. Kind of like that one. Love the fish. Oh, there's another fish. I think I want to keep the fish separate from the dog. I do like the dog. Oh, there. Okay. I'll do... Oh, I like this page. Like that one. I'll do a couple more. I just like tearing the paper. It's kind of fun. Oh, those are neat. Oh, I like the whale. Oh, I do like that one. Like that one. I love that. I'll probably save that for something else. So once we get the masterboard created, we're going to turn this into little frames. And the frames are going to be little pockets. Yeah. The benches. Yeah, I like the benches. Oh, I'm sure I have enough. Okay, so let's put this aside. So in the frames, we are going to put some more of this. Look at this. This was in the book. And where's the other one? There's another one that was just wonderful. This one and this one I thought was really neat, but that's not this one. That's the one we're going to start with in the frames. Isn't that cool? So that was in the dictionary. There's a few pages that are in color, and then, you know, the rest are just sort of like this. It's a great book. Like, I've been using this book. We're going to be going through this book. Now, I am not going to ink the edge of any of these. I am going to ink later on. I'm going to keep these little corner pieces separate. So I have one of these little things here. So we will put the corner bits in that. And I am using a glue stick to attach everything. I don't use too many glue sticks, but I'm using the Scotch Create. If I can open it. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh. That was getting stuck. So I've been cleaning my desk off. I know. Miracle of miracles. And, I mean, a little bit more space. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I take these corner pieces and I put them in the corners of my Masterboard paper first. And the reason I use glue stick for this is I can kind of slide it and wiggle it into position. Let's see, I like that one. I like that one. And I put, oh, I like the fish too. Okay. I put them in here face up of how I wanted them in my little basket there. And I'm going to have these going in every direction. No rhyme or reason to the direction that they're going in. I just need it glued down. This one, the edge isn't crisp, so I'll come back and trim later. Not a big deal. Let's move that over a little bit more. It's hard to see at this angle. Yeah, that looks good. I'll just trim that later. And I'm gluing on top of this paper because it's going to have glue all over it anyways. Oops. I have white paper underneath this, and it's hard to see which is my paper that I'm gluing to. There. Okay. So there's my corners done. Next thing I want to do is I want to fill it in. So all of these have an edge to them. And that edge will line right up. And like I said, I'm going to have these going all different directions. There. Oh yeah, I love that one. Let's do that one right here. And I do like there to be a little bit of an overlap. There. You know, sometimes I like to do my videos ahead of time. This one I'm doing moments before I publish it. Oh, that's a corner one I took from the corner section. Yeah, we'll do that one there. So tomorrow's my birthday. My son has the day off of school as well. So he looked up all the places I can go and get free things for my birthday. We already knew Starbucks because my son utilized that one on his birthday. So we're going to go to Starbucks. And then there's a local restaurant that will do gluten-free and dairy-free stuff. So we're going to try and get, supposedly I get a free meal. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm not really holding my breath on that one. I'm not 100% sure that they will. I'm just kind of feeling it. But we'll give it a try. If not, Starbucks, I get a free drink. You have to have the app. And I have the app on my phone. And then come to find out, at 7-Eleven, you get a free slushie. And we have, I think it's 3 7-Elevens in our area. And my son's like, we can just go to all the Starbucks and all the 7-Elevens. Okay. Sounds like a good birthday, huh? Isn't that what you always dreamed of for your birthday? So, yeah. These are going the same way. I don't really want them going the same way. So, that's our big exciting plan. And my friend Steve made me a birthday cake, and his mother decorated it and made it pretty. So I was very, very pleased with that. I went and picked that up yesterday. I have been eating that, and it is delicious, let me tell you. So he is a gluten-free, dairy-free baker. That's how I met him when my son was 1. We've been friends for like 17 years. And he makes my son and I each a cake every year for our birthday. And it's very, very kind. And it's delicious. So what I got was, well, my son wanted this the last time for his birthday. He wanted a vanilla cake with chocolate chips in it with raspberry frosting. Oh my goodness. Can I just say delicious? Delicious. And so that's what he made for my son. And I'm like, you know what? Just make me the exact same thing because that was so good. And he's like, yeah, I can do that. Delicious. I've had 2 pieces so far. I'm supposed to give a piece to my mom, but it's gonna last that long. I told her if I come over tomorrow, I'll give her a piece. But it is good. It's decadent, you know, it's not something we get all the time. But, ooh, is that a treat? And I even bought a special cake holder. I didn't have a good cake holder. So I bought a really nice cake holder to put these cakes in twice a year. It was well worth the purchase. He's a good friend. The family, you know, we're friends with the whole family. Good friends to have, let me tell you. I picked my friends wisely. It's not why I picked him as a friend, but yeah. Definitely friends. That is a very good friend to have. He's gluten-free and dairy-free too, so he lives it, so he totally gets it. He doesn't have his bakery anymore. He just does this as a gift for us. Just does it to be kind. The pictures on this are kind of going every which way. There's no rhyme and reason for how I'm putting these together, and I want it that way. I want it very hodgepodge looking. I think that's mission accomplished. There. So tomorrow will be the exciting birthday things. You know, as long as I pay for it all. You know? So my son applied for this job to work at the town dump and recycle center. And he applied like, oh gosh, was it a month and a half? 2 months ago, and they still haven't gotten back to him, and supposedly they haven't even remotely started doing interviews yet. I think we're going to take a ride tomorrow and find out what's going on. He wants to go and talk to his buddy that works there. I said I am happy to do that. So I'll probably get some goodies at the dump too for my birthday. How exciting, huh? Let's see. I don't want to cover that too much. Yeah, what'd you do for your birthday? Went to the dump. You know, when my dad was alive, he used to love to go there all the time because he would go to the little recycle center and get, you know, whatever. I totally get it. I 100% get it. I mean, we used to make fun of him all the time, but I do get it. It is fun. It's fun to see, like, the treasures and stuff that you can get. One more little teeny tiny piece. Oh, what's this little dog? We will use this little dog. Okay, did I get all the spots? I think I have everything covered. one little teeny tiny spot there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. All right. Now where's the lid? Oh, here it is. Okay. I am going to take all these little bits that I have over here and put them in this little bucket just in case I need a little bit for something. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to trim. Let me get my Teflon scissors just in case there's glue. I want to come through and I want to trim these edges. There. And the Teflon scissors, if there's glue on something, it won't stick. It won't stick to my scissor, is what I should say. Okay. All these little bits, let me just put them all off to the side. All right, looking good. Let me put these away. Let me grab my paper cutter. Now, what I want to do is I want to cut strips. And I think, oops, I spill on my other bits. What I want to do is I think I want to cut these, let me see, like 1.5 inches or 2 inches. Let's see. Oh, 1.5 inches is generous. Maybe 1 inch? Or 1.25 inches. We're going to do 1.25 inches. I know you can't see the measurement, but that's 1.25 inches. So I'm just going to go through and cut all of these 1.25 inches. And hopefully I've got it straight. And then we'll turn those into frames later. Well, momentarily. And because I have these sort of going every which way on my Masterboard paper, I like that. I like that sort of hodgepodge look. Flip this around because I know this is a straight edge right here, just in case I messed up somewhere along the line. That one's a little short, so I'm going to put that one up there, use it in a different project. And these are what I have. These would be really cool belly bands. That's probably what I'll do with that other one. Now, I want to cut these. Let's do a couple in half. So if this is 8.5, so 4.25 should be half. Yep, 4.25. My paper was 8.5 by 11 to begin with, so easy math for me. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of these because I think I am going to keep a couple for belly bands. So I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each one. So let's do 2 more. Okay. And then those are cool belly bands, I think. I don't know. I'll come up with something later. Okay, now what I want to do next is move these bits. Is I want to come in and I want to ink this. And I just saw my ink pad right here. Like this. And I want my sponge. You know, I keep these papers here to cut down on the glare and then later to chop up. Because I'll make stuff with it. Now, I don't know that well, I'll most likely have to come back in and re-ink, but I don't care about that. I want to make sure the center part of my frame is inked. And these are going to be large frames. I don't think it's going to be too big. Oh no, that's not too big for my paper. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Inked that one, inked that one, inked that one. So I didn't come up with a lot of M things. I just have some basic M things. But I came up with this idea. So it's going to be a pocket frame, I think is what I'm going to call it. Masterboard pocket frame with mitered corners. Sometimes I get a little too wordy in my titles, but it works. I'm not worried about it. I have other things in life to worry about. So I'm not going to move this too far because I'm going to need that. Now let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start with these. I have my ink with no pin in it, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, maybe I did it. I don't know. We'll see. So what I want to do is I want to figure out the direction that I want to hold these in. It's covering that whale, which I really liked. But that's okay. Oh, look, there's the other end of the fish. We're going to put that other end over here, but it might get cut off when I miter the corners. All right. So let's start right here. And let's line these up. Where's my scissors? So to miter the corners, I am just going to hold it in the inside point, and I'm going to bring the scissor to the outside point. That's all I'm doing. And look at these, I can keep for something else. Where's my bucket? Put that over there. Oh, look at that. Okay, so as I'm cutting them, I'm going to come in and I'm going to go like that. Ooh, I'm liking that. Okay, this one, same deal. Line it up. Take my scissor from this point to this point. And I'm using my big, tall, long scissors. In my brain, that helps me keep things straight. So it goes like that and like that. Okay. Let's do it like this. Nice. I am liking that. Oh, my little fish is going to get cut off. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to lose the fish. Save her for another project. Let's see. Wait a minute. I think that's how I had it. Yep, that's how I had it. Okay. There's my frame. Okay, let's get a ruler. And I want to measure approximately how big this is and how big this is. Let me make a note over here. Okay. So we're going to call that 4 1/4. And I'm assuming it's 4 1/4. Yeah. Okay. 4 1/4. And then, whoops. That's 1 3/4, but we're going to call it 2. Okay. Let's put that away. For this one, I need it a little bit bigger than what it is because this is going to be my window. So I want to cut my window bigger. Now, I have a couple things that I can cut windows with. Let me show you what I have. I have packaging. I can use that. Well, it's all packaging, but thin packaging. Where did my other one go? And then this is what I think I want to use. Look at that. That's the box from Hobby Lobby. I want this. So I think that's what I'm going to use. It's thicker. I think it's in decent shape. I'll know when I get all this open and I can look at it. Yeah. And look at that. I could potentially get 2 going right across. There. So I'm going to cut it right here. Might be able to use this one. Let me arrange this a little bit better. Yeah, we're going to use this one. And we are going to temporarily glue things to this. And I also want to cut my 4 1/4. So let's use this one for that. So let's get that cut too. So 4 1/4 square. Let me just make this other one 4 1/4 square if it isn't already. Yep, okay. 4 1/4. All right. So let's start by gluing this to this, just the edges. Just making sure it's gonna fit. Yay, it's gonna fit. Okay. Next question is my glue gonna come out of the bottle? And the answer is no. All right, we'll just do this. Okay. Just going through and just matching all of these up. And they fit nicely. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Now, I have to peel this up. I hope I'm getting... Oh, am I getting... Oh, yeah. There. Now... That's gonna fit. Yay! I'm gonna leave that there to dry. If you recall, I have these mushrooms. I don't need to get my paper cutter out. I think I am just, oh, look at that. Do I want that one in the middle, or do I want, I like that one in the middle. Nice. That, okay. So now I've made that decision. What I am going to do, I am going to take this and I am going to glue this to this. So the pocket slides underneath it. Okay. And then I will come in and trim need be. There. I like that. So I'm working on my mushroom fairy journal. So that's why I'm doing this one with the mushrooms. Now, let's see if I can salvage. Yeah. Salvage those, use those in another project. Next thing I want to do is I want to fully come in and glue this down because this is going to be a pocket and things are going to be sliding in and out of this, leaning right up against this. So I want to make sure there's good adhesion here. Actually, that's pretty good. Yep, that's pretty good. Nice. Oh, I'm loving that. There's a little bit of glue right there. It will dry. I'm not worried about it. And this one has glue on it, but that's okay. Let's quickly dry it. So what I'm going to do now, because this is going to be a pocket. Why is this funky sized? Oh, I must have done something somewhere with the frame. All right, let me come in and trim this. This is funky, not this. I just took like 1/4 of an inch off 2 sides. There we go. Okay. Now I want to have the tuck slide on this side, I think. So I am going to glue here. It doesn't have to be super deep. But my ideal goal is to hold all those corners together. A little bit of glue seeping out, but that's perfectly fine. Oh, I'm loving that. This one, yeah, they're all matched up. Okay. Next thing I thought I could do is, before I do my little tuck thing, let's do some brads and do a mushroom sticker over here. Oh, look at that. I'm a very decisive person, in case you didn't notice. It's covering that fish head a little bit. Okay, next thing that I want to do is I want to add the brads in the corners. You know, we may only get to put one of these together. This is the side that's going to have the things sliding in and out of it. I don't know if that's too small. I have my other one here. Use some of these black brads. Oh, I pull every color out except the ones I want. There. That's what I want. Let's see if this is too... No, it's not. It's perfect. And I'm going to glue this entire thing in my book. So these brads aren't going to be in the way of what's sliding in and out or anything else, because this will be glued down and flat in my book. Okay, now just to match that up. And this will hold some of those mitered corners together too. The stickers and the brads I got on Temu. And I need one more black brad. Oops. And then whenever I work with brads, after I open them up, I press them on a flat surface so they fully flatten on the back. And let's put these away. Okay. Now, where did I put that? Next thing I want to do is I want to do one of these index cards. And that's going to be the little tuck. And if I need to trim it, I will. Looks good. I'm debating how I should put... Yeah, we'll do it this way. And let's see, let's do a whale tail. I was decorating one the other day with a bunch of little scraps on my desk. No. We'll do a different one. That would be pretty. If I can fold it right, there, a little better. And let's ink this up. And these are decorated with a whole bunch of distress inks. We're using distress ink here as well. It's using sprays. It's using leftover dye from tie-dyeing some shirts and pillowcases and stuff. There. And let me put this on this. I'm not going to do a notch hole because that will ruin my frame. Yeah, it fits. It's snug, but it fits. Let me get this glued. I'm only, obviously, gluing it on one side. Way too much glue. Way too much glue. And let's decorate this. Let's see if I have some little teeny mushrooms. What is this? Oh, that's a flower. I use that one there, and I'll use that one there. And let's use some of this book page. Oh my gosh, look at that. I cut it perfect. Or tore it. I'm not even going to edge it. How neat is that? Okay. There are times that I have to say, it's a good thing I'm a psychic. This is one of those times. Come on, that was cool. I'm not going to overly decorate this. Just going to trim that excess sticker. Of course, it's not the scissors I like to use, but that's okay. So that's on the inside. There's the pocket. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like that. All right. I'm kind of running out of time, so I'm not going to put together the second one, but when I go to put the whole journal together, you will see the second one, because I do like to have matched things on facing pages. So I will make another one really quickly while this is loading. I will make another one. I'll probably post the picture on Instagram and Blue Sky and in all those places. So check for that maybe tomorrow. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my fun little project that I came up with. And yeah, if you get some made, please tag me on Instagram and Blue Sky. It's Chrisanne1234. On Facebook, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. It's my birthday, and that would be a free gift that you could give me because I'm trying to get my numbers way, way, way up. And check out my website, Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. I have created 15 Oracle decks, and one of them is available for pre-order right now. So check that out. It's on my website. And I have a whole bunch of freebies on the website too, like a printable and a guided meditation. So thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.